Tired though.
Listen up, people. I finally have scientific proof that Spider-Man is a crime against nature. Allow me to explain. A recent incident involving a construction crane and a tiny bit of ice turned into a... Listen up, people. I finally have scientific proof that Spider-Man is a crime against nature. Allow me to explain. A recent incident involving a construction crane and a tiny bit of ice turned into a spider snafu when the masked menace decided to intervene. The result? A disaster the likes of which this city has never seen. We have yet to receive a body count, but I can assure you, it will be... What's that? I'm being told no lives were lost, thank heavens. But the number of injured is likely significant. We're still awaiting word from local hospitals on just how many... Seriously? I'm now being told there were no injuries. However, this doesn't change the fact that this tragedy could have been avoided if Spider-Man had just let nature take its course. Jared, get me new fact checkers. I know they're your roommates. Get me new ones. Get rid of the one with the beanie.
Can't let that happen again.
The main purpose of stealth? Saving lives. Free all the hostages without being spotted to win this challenge. Time is a factor, so move quick. Zip to the prompt to get stealthing.
Hostages, eh? Sounds tense.
Remember, you can take down guys while crawling on walls, too.
Oh, man. The hostages are all Pete. That's funny. And weird. Very Pete.
Awaiting engagement. Awaiting engagement. You'll never get away with this, evil holograms! Oh, thank you, Spider-Man!
You're wel- Oh, right. Fake people.
Takedown. Great takedown. Very strategic. I knew you'd save me, Spider-Man.
Amazing. Love. Siesta time.
Patrol, initiated. Investigating anomalous reading. Disabled training unit discovered. Awaiting engagement. Threat analysis neutral.
You're done.
I know my hero will save me.
All that's left is freeing the hostages.
Ultimate speed. I think you might have beat my time. All hostages freed. Huge success. Now that you've got the hang of them, stealth takedowns will give you a boost in power. Nothing like being in the stealth zone.
Gotta remember to bust out a few stealth takedowns next time.
New suit?
Puzzle's not gonna solve this.
Danica, I'm at another hideout.
Ooh, awesome. I just reorganized my notes from the podcast series, and I am ready to dig in. Go find that channel. So I checked this location against local crime reports. Guess what? A while back, the Magia and an unidentified group, obviously pre-Tinkerer Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Magia? Like the crime family?
They wanted respect. Makes sense they try and jump.
I'll take you down!
Got something for you!
this location against local crime reports? Guess what? A while back, the Maggia and an unidentified group, obviously Free Thinker Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Maggia? Like the crime families?
They wanted respect. It makes sense they try and jump ahead by running in the ruling class.
Got hands?
What is happening?
What the heck is going on?
Hey, question. Where'd the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing come from?
My mentor came up with it.
I like it. I mean, at first I thought it was kind of cornball, but now I like it.
Thanks?
I'll take you down! Keep him down here!
You can't stop him! You ain't gonna pay for that!
He'll bleed just like any of us! You're finished here!
It's hurt! Keep going!
Okay. All that's left is to find the jammer and shut it down. Wire runouts are a good place to start. Gotta stick it. As Pete would say, that's a bingo. Wow. It's a Maggia trophy room. Green's a little off on these bills. Guess the Maggia never nailed down their counterfeiting operation. Poker chips. Definitely the old crime family style. Thought you could hide, huh? Found the jammer. Guess I can head out. Crap! Hey, the way out's blocked.
Should I call someone? Like backup?
I'll figure it out. That old elevator could be my ticket out of here. Okay, now to wire that to the elevator. Man, I'm good. Their cunning trap has failed. Hey, consider the jammer jammed.
Perfect. Now I'm just gonna give the police an anonymous tip, and boom! No more hideouts.
Appreciate the help. Did you get what you needed?
Yep. I'm gonna dig some more into this turf war between the underground and the Maggia. Smells like a story.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing the podcast.
Spider mask makes me sick.
Enemy saw Spider-Man coming through.
What are you doing out so late, Spider-Man?
Hey, so I've been checking on the hideouts you shut down. Those areas have seen big decreases in crime and jerks waving around glowy swords. The Tinkerer's still a problem, but the Underground's numbers took a serious hit.
It was a team effort, and I hope...
I gotta call you back.
Oh.
All right, Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about this?
Cause we never finished. We sampled street noise around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us... But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it.
I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
Okay, don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for. Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city. I left a few messages for you too, to help you get a feel for each location.
Oh, dope.
Not now. Hey, get something you like?
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
You know, You said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
All right, thanks, Unc.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Man, I needed that. I was beat. Okay, I'm gonna call Finn. As soon as I'm ready to go. Mom? Genki? Anyone home? Think it's just me. I wish you were still here, Rick. Me and Finn could definitely use your advice. Things were a lot simpler back then. Glad my gear survived the move. Who doesn't love an ohm meter? Nobody. That's who. Remember when Uncle Aaron gave me this? We gotta get a game going soon. Mom's room's starting to look like Mom's room. Think that's a well-out protest back in the day. Political fire runs in the family. Bet Abuela has some choice words about our current situation with Roxxon. Mom's killing it. No way she's gonna lose. Bathroom's been a little crowded with me, Mom, and Genki all here. Bridge attack didn't slow Mom down at all. I'm not careful, Genki's gonna turn into Mom's sidekick. Kinda nice to have the apartment to myself. A little music would be nice. Never gonna get tired of this one. Hard to think of Ma as a little kid. Abuela's still getting mail here. Gotta forward it to her. Should've worn a better jacket.
Ain't no shame in that.
Permiso. Spider-Man coming through. Okay, I'm back. What were we talking about? Oh, right. It was a team effort. And I hope your series helps just as much.
Listen, if you ever need anything, not like a rescue, but a break from all the fighting, text me. I know a cafe that makes great matcha lattes.
I'm picturing sitting in a cafe in the mask. And it's weird.
But cool, right? Okay, bye.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Nice though.
Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space alien. Your dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, sounds like Dad. All right, time to call Finn. Hope she answers.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn, hey, we need to talk in person
So you can lie to me again?
so I can make this right. Please, meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies, I promise.
If you're screwing with me, fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church, let's go.
Hey, it's
Pardon
me.
me.
Wanna meet for a coffee?
What? Sorry.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat.
So cool seeing you in person.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop. And I just started calling myself the Prowler. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. Couldn't last, though. Your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and dad would have supported you all the way.
You Spider-Man? Or one of those performers? Gotta run.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own, loud in a group.
Loud in a group? How did Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. Place was swarming with pigeons. But Dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music.
Hello, friends. This is the Danicast with our debate.
That's your intro? Lame! We in the business call that burying the lead. Hype it up! Let me ask you something, Danny. Do you ever think about what you're inciting? About your journalistic integrity?
More than some.
Because your campaign against Roxxon is baffling to an actual journalist like myself. You should be attacking the young, unproved vigilante who keeps causing problems in Harlem.
What? You twist everything Spider-Man does into something malicious while simultaneously excusing everything Roxxon does wrong. All Spider-Man needs for you to support him is to get a better PR department.
The only problem Spider-Man fixes are the ones he causes. I won't praise the arsonist for putting out his fire. Meanwhile, Roxxon built a beautiful plaza in a failing neighborhood.
By tearing down homes and businesses, our new Spider-Man is proving that Harlem isn't the failure Roxxon makes it out to be. And you, Mr. Jameson, for someone who claims to love New York, you sure do seem to hate New Yorkers.
You are clearly emotional, young lady, so I'm invoking the mercy rule on this debate. Jared, shut it down! And whose idea was it to debate a teenager? There are no good optics to destroying a child! Get the car! I need a hot stone massage!
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Well, thanks for the debate that you demanded, Mr. Jameson. To everyone else, remember to stand up every half hour while working at a computer. Bye!
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job. He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so will I.
Wait till they see this at work.
Stay to talk, Spider-Man. Got places to be.
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current? I could cheat it with venom. Nah. I think it has to be that flag. The neon one. Cool. Love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself the Prowler, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
Happy holidays, Spider-Man. Have a good
I
one.
need to clear.
This sound always feels like someone's celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay.
Quick!
I like that. That's it. Ringing on the hour.
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Oh, digging the new color scheme. Very modern, very modern.
Need something? That
This conspiracy is
I
wild.
mean, so, Spider-Man coming through.
Hey, pod listeners. This episode is part of my series, Underground Exposed. Spider-Man recently took down an underground hideout in Greenwich, and we found evidence that the underground went to war against the Magia. Yes, that Magia. The old school crime family. Back then, there was no tinkerer, and the underground considered themselves a new class of criminal. The young mafia, if you will. They wanted respect, so they went after the crime families. The conflict sputtered out when Hammerhead staged the full-on takeover of the Magia, which indirectly saved the underground. Thanks for that, Hammerhead, you jerk. Till next time, if you're trying to change your habits, limit yourself to 1 change per month so you can stick to it. Goodbye.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay. Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza's where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I kept my word. You deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. I can't imagine ever turning my back on my family.
Oh, wow, Spider-Man! Is that?
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule. I like that. Fairy horns. That's right.
The client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Work for him was good money. Got busted. He's how your dad found out about the Prowler. If it was me, the thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which should be worse. Told him. Caught him.
That'd be me. I don't know what I'd do. That can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. It just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you can find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Spot in Harlem.
New suit?
Wonder what the last piece is.
Can you say hi to my kid?
Hey, Genki. I'm at another Roxxon lab.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's shut down another reactor.
rock saw knocking down... the whole neighborhood.
Can you, like, call the other Spider-Man? Oh, David. See you, Spider-Man.
Man in subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout. Whoa! I'm kinda jealous of his lair. The lab. The basement thing. Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years. My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember. Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Sequencer? Sampler? Vintage? Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook. Maybe I should take a few swings. Nah, I'd probably break it. Use the sounds. Frequency lock? Something new every day.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that. Not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. For good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
In criminal news, sounds like there's a weapons deal happening near you.
Hey, Spider-Man, I was thinking, and it's totally cool to say no. How would you feel about coming on my show?
I mean, I don't really do publicity. Secret identity, that whole thing.
Right, totally. No pressure. I just think people would like to hear from the new guy, you know?
I don't know what I'd say. I'm just kinda doing my best, you know?
Yeah, I think that's true for everybody, but your best includes dodging bullets and running up skyscrapers.
maybe when I'm on summer break and have more time. I mean, when I take vacation from work, from my job. Yeah. Anyway, if I was gonna go on any podcast, it'd be yours.
That is the best compliment I've gotten all week. Maybe ever. Okay, well, just let me know when your summer break rolls around. Bye.